Welcome to Metaverse Nerds. This is the very first time that I have decided to actually put my face on camera. Tristan and I have been meaning to do this for a while. However, the current state of Magic the Gathering, this is just required. In fact, I needed to record this while I'm on my way for an errand because this is just too important to call out. Here we go, guys. The Magic community, all the YouTubers, all the people that want cheap stuff, reprints. You were all wrong about Magic going private. Everybody. If you are someone like, unfortunately, the professor is who we're going to use as an example here. If you are someone like the professor who boo-hooed the scary concept of capitalism and a private company in favor of the devil you know, Hasbro, dink, then I have to tell you that you guys are all dumb. You people are the reason that this is trash. Everyone who has shilled for Hasbro, you guys are part of the problem. The fact of the matter is that Hasbro is operating a portion of their business that they clearly don't know how to run. They don't. Now, I am not saying that the Magic should be sold off specifically to that Altia private investor guy, professional pro player. I'm not saying that it needs to be sold off to him, but Hasbro needs to sell Magic. It's done. They have ruined this game. Sell it, I don't care. Sell it to the private investors, sell it to a sports card company, sell it to Pokemon, it doesn't matter. Sell it to someone who knows how to operate this business. Because this is the problem. Hasbro is a toy company, okay? They're not a CCG company. One of the things that people who actually have any concept of business understand is that when you're operating and running a business, it is best to specialize and do one thing really, really well. That's how you develop a successful business. Well, Hasbro is a toy company. Collectible card games aren't toys. They have an entire secondary market that is a living, breathing part of the ecosystem. And everyone who has shilled for Hasbro to defend this poor management was wrong. The fact of the matter is, everyone was scared about the devil they didn't know. So instead, we made excuses for why we should stick with the devil that we do know, aka Hasbro. It's time for a change. You know what? I'm not saying that Hasbro can't fix this. They could. But the fact of the matter is, if Hasbro would have sold off Magic when the private investors came in, we wouldn't be here today. Because here's the thing. The game of Magic is actually still really awesome. All the recent sets have been great. This is not an indictment on the design team. This is an indictment on marketing and overall executive leadership. The company has ruined the game. Can the company fix it? Sure. But you want to know something that's really hard for executives, especially ones who sometimes are a little too arrogant? Great leaders are capable of admitting when they're wrong. Hopefully, maybe, Hasbro has the ability to course correct and admit that they were wrong. I don't know that that's going to happen because they have mandates to continue to increase profits at unsustainable levels. So, where does that leave us? Where? I don't know. What I do know is the community was wrong when it came to the idea of Magic being sold off. At this point, if Hasbro can get it together, which, I mean, if they can get it together, then by all means, let's let them do it. If not, then I think it's time for Magic to go private. Sell it to sports card companies, Pokemon, sell it to the private investors, sell it to someone who cares about this industry and understands the ecosystem. Because the fact of the matter is, this is basically Chronicles 2.0 20 years later. Tell me I'm wrong. But anyway, I couldn't help this. I'm so over this nonsense, and I've just been mad. In fact, Tristan and I had been discussing very recently that we were finally going to do our first little sit-down discussion. This was going to be a topic for us. However, today, after the reports that Wall Street, let me repeat that, Wall Street has said that Hasbro is destroying our game. I've been playing Magic since I was 7 years old. I was born back in like 89, 90, some weird year like that, the in-betweener 80s, 90s kid. I learned Magic and have some amazing memories. I want to be able to continue those great memories with this game that we all love so much. I really would I don't want this to turn into a situation where all the videos that we make are all about MetaZoo or sorcery. Yeah, we might have sorcery Kickstarters, maybe. You don't know, maybe, who knows? Anyway, no, I want this game to continue to live on, and honestly, at this point, I don't know that Hasbro has the ability to course correct. They are such a big, large, bloated company, and the problem is that they are very likely to beat Magic like it's a dead horse, and Wizards in effect as well. So, yeah. Everybody who, just to recap again, everybody who was on board and thought that people like the professor were right, that we should just stay the course with Hasbro, all of you, everyone, wrong. Period. You guys were wrong. You guys have contributed to this problem. It is one thing to hope for the best when it comes to Hasbro. Like I said, I myself right now, I'm not saying that Hasbro can't do it. I'm saying I don't trust them to do it. And the fact of the matter is, it would be better for players, collectors, evil 1% investors, everyone. It would be better for all of us if Hasbro simply sold off Magic. And you know what? It's distinctly possible that this might happen. Because the reality is that the further losses that Hasbro are going to continue to accrue because of all of the distribution cancellations that are happening, you guys just heard it earlier today, Rudy's actually truly considering only selling recent old new Magic, carrying no more new product. That's terrifying. It's really terrifying. You guys should care. Do something about it. Admit that you were wrong. Let's see this apology tour, and everyone needs to start calling out Hasbro. Call them out to either sell this to somebody who's going to care about it and right this ship, or fire the jackwagons in the C-suite who decided to take a big giant stick and beat Magic 6 feet under. Anyway, I'm done ranting. I can't do this anymore. I gotta go finish doing my errand. But you know what? Just please, you guys, let's get this together. Power in numbers. Start making a difference by not allowing them to destroy this game. Deuces.